So this has got to be my greatest hunt of all time. Shot one of the bigger bulls I've shot with a bow. This was him the day before yesterday. I'm editing the video right after I killed the bull, but this was him at about 80 yards yesterday. He come into 30 yards. I was at full draw. I could not get a shot. He then went back to his cows and would not come back, so we scooted in closer. I bugled at him. He turned around, came in on a string to 50 yards, turned around, started walking away. I stopped him at 64 yards, ranged him, seen he was at 64, drew my bow, got anchored in, was ready to shoot, and he turned and started walking. I did not get this kill shot on film. It was kind of a cat and mouse game. I had the whole family with me. They were about 30 yards behind me, behind some brush, and I moved in on this bull today to get a shot. Our freezer is empty. We needed elk meat. My family eats elk meat first and foremost. So I hope you guys enjoy this little video I put together of a great bull that we seen a few weeks back, me and Brantley, and yeah, I decided to go after him. Yesterday I made my mind up that I wanted to take a shot at this bull. So it worked out today, so I hope you guys enjoy what footage I did capture. They're answering. Well, folks, I don't know how much video I got. I had that bull. He was a nice bull. Me and Brantley got pictures of him a couple last week or 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah. We seen him out here. He kept coming back and forth, back and forth. I kept pulling him from his cows with bugles, and he got to 30 yards, and I was at full draw, but I couldn't get a shot. The brush was too thick. And he started walking. I seen an opening, so I got ready. Cow called, stopped him, 64 yards. And I couldn't remember my pin, so I was like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And I drew back, and I just settled in, split my 60 and 70 on him. And right when I anchored in, he took a step, and I cow called, and he just kept walking. Pulled back twice, no shot. That was a good bull. I had a feeling that it was going to be a long shot because he was coming there and kept hanging up. So we kept moving forward and pressuring him. And Brantley could have made a 30-yard shot, but he was about 10 yards behind me in the creek bottom. And so I told him, I was like, just stay right there, don't move, because that bull was coming in. He was about 40 yards from me, and then he got to 30. That's a full draw, but good bull.
He's over there now.
Yeah, there's like 6 bulls in here just screaming this morning.
There's like 3 over here, and there's like 2 over there, and then that one.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of elk today. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here. We gotta run to town. And yeah, we'll probably be back this evening. Wish us luck.
Look at the blood out there.
Blood right here. He ain't as big as that.
David, I'm not quick.
Holy. That was Longblood, wasn't it? That's a big bull.
Not a super giant.
Is that lungs?
Yep.
I just see all the bubbles. That was big. God.
Well, we got a bull this morning. Had the whole family with me. I shot at, or was at full draw on this bull yesterday morning twice. Had him at 30 yards, no shot, 64 yards. I was gonna shoot, and then he took off walking. This morning we come in and got right in the middle of a big herd. There's about 6 different bulls, but this guy was across the creek bottom and was the biggest bull in the area, so I figured this was one I wanted to shoot. We scooted down and got close, got him to come in. He kept hanging up. He hung up at 46 yards. I was at full draw, couldn't get a shot, and then he took off. So I scooted closer, screamed at him, and let out a few cow calls. He come back in 30 yards, perfect, stopped, and there was tall weeds that were covering up all of his vitals. And he stuck his nose in the air, the wind hit the back of my neck, and I thought it was over. He turned to take off. I cow called, he stopped, and I figured I could get an arrow through them weeds, and perfect shot. So it's pretty amazing to have the whole family here and watch me get a bull. Brantley's seen me shoot elk before with a bow. Kelsey has. So it's a pretty special moment. Got Gage and Kelsey and Gage's dad, Marty, here to help out. Bubba's running camera, so we're gonna get this bull taken care of and get him home hung up. But yeah, he's probably my biggest scoring bull with a bow. It's got great thirds, decent royals. I don't know, I have to put a tape on him and my other bull that I got hanging at the house. I think he's probably my bigger bull.
I will say he's narrower than the other one.
Yeah, he's not as wide. As soon as this guy went down, we called in 2 other bulls, a little 5 and then a little bull, a little 2 or 3 point, and tried to get Brantley a shot on a bull. Would have been awesome to pull a double off, but we got meat in the freezer and that's all that matters, right? I think once we get him cooled down, maybe we'll get Brantley out and try and get him his first elk with a bow. Just killed one with a rifle, shot one last year, his first bull. How far?
635 yards.
635 yards. So anyway, thank you folks for watching. We're gonna get busy and get this bull taken care of because that's the most important thing is that meat. So. Catch you guys on the next one. Wish you good health and happiness as always. Thank Gage and Marty for giving us a hand. Cut.